Welcome, and thank you for joining us for Relationship Marketing. Tell us how it feels. I'm Sharon Grimm, Senior Manager with SendOutCards, and with me is
Carol Ward. I'm also a Senior Manager with SendOutCards. I've been in it for 5 years. I'm from Westboro, Massachusetts, and I want to say that our special guest today, wow, Brian Moore Ward is going to be joining us, and we're going to tell you so much more about him. He'll be joining us at the halfway point, and he's going to tell us how it feels to be the recipient as well as the sender of a card, because he's been on both ends of it and has quite the story to tell us about that.
Fabulous. I'm super excited.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes. Special guests are great. So Carol and I are just going to go over SendOutCards for the first half, like you said. So I'm going to start and we'll tandem it. It's going to be fun. Stay with us. The information that we are going to share with you will change your life, as well as how you make other people feel and how you feel sending cards. So thank you so much again for joining us. SendOutCards is changing the world in a very positive way, and you're going to see why shortly.
Absolutely.
And like we've said, we are very excited to share this with you. So let's keep on going on.
All right. Let me give you some background on SendOutCards before we get too deep. Cody Bateman, our founder, founded SendOutCards back in 2003. It is in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's where our headquarters is. And we're a member of the Direct Sellers Association. It is the governing body for our type of business. Cody's dream back in 2003 was to take the offline brick and mortar kind of industry that greeting cards and gifts are and make it a click and order environment. So just like Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and iTunes did for music, these $3 billion companies have effectively collapsed the inefficiencies in our marketplace, and they've made our lives easier. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Amazon shows up at my house at least once a week. Wherever you want to find something, all you do is go on Amazon, look for it, and maybe you'll buy it from there, but pretty much people are at least looking there for their first look. Netflix, well, binge watching. That term didn't exist a few years ago, and now it's such a common term. Netflix is one of the reasons why we have that, because you're just going to go find a series that someone's told you about or that you've always wanted to watch and sit there for a whole weekend and watch every episode. iTunes, well, when's the last time you went to a music store? I could tell you that in my life, I have no idea when that last time was. I haven't been to a music store. I simply go to the iTunes app on my phone, click on a track, download it, and I'm listening before you know it. So those companies have definitely changed the way that we do business.
Absolutely. And SendOutCards is doing the exact same thing in the greeting card and gifting industry. So from the comfort of your own home or your office or on the beach, quite frankly, you can choose a card and click send, and the magic happens. SendOutCards out in Salt Lake City prints it, stuffs it, stamps it, and mails it.
Nice.
Yes. Very cool.
Wow. And because that's gone digital, do you know that like everything has?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. The life that we're living right now, we have things like the largest taxi company owns no taxis.
Uber.
And the largest telecom company, they own no lines.
Skype.
Well, the largest media owner, they don't even create their own content.
Facebook.
That would be like you and I.
Yep.
Out there creating it every day.
And you.
And you, yeah, I'm sure. The largest movie house, they don't own cinemas.
Netflix.
Sweet. The largest software vendors don't create their own apps.
Apple, Google.
Because we've got people around the world creating those. It's such a collaborative effort. It's just awesome, the talent that there is out there. And the soon-to-be largest greeting card and gifting company has no stores.
That would be SendOutCards.
Absolutely. So we are just blowing it apart here in the digital market.
We are. It's totally. SendOutCards is the best customer relationship building program in the world. SendOutCards has sent over 150 million greeting cards and more than 5 million gifts over the past 14 years. And Carol, did you know that no other company sends more first-class mail than SendOutCards?
That's
We're the
an
largest
awesome
organization.
That's an awesome fact. We are definitely supporting our U.S. government.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great thing.
Well, did you know that these highly customized cards can come directly from your computer?
Or your smartphone, which is why you can send it right from the beach. And it can be an iPhone or it can be an Android phone. You can load it right on. And all you have to do is choose a card and just hit send. So cool. You can send it from anywhere.
It really is cool. And speaking of doing it from anywhere, our phones have become part of our life. Yes. We are currently in the era of instant gratification, and our phones and our tablets are hugely responsible for that. Because on our phones, what do? Everything. We watch movies, read books, we do our banking, social media. It's where we send all of our email from and read it. We're constantly just staying in touch one moment after another for everything in our lives. We even do business on our phones.
That's right. And our CEO, Cody Bateman, did a little bit of a survey, and he found that 80% of business follow-up fall into just 3 categories.
Really?
Thank you. It was great to meet you. And I'm celebrating the possibility of working with you, partnering with you. So we came across this beautiful line of cards called the first impression, because it's usually the first impression.
Right.
And they come in black or they come in white. And Carol's going to do a quick demo on that.
I am.
Show us how that works.
As soon as I get the tickle out of my throat.
Absolutely. No problem.
So this is what the app looks like when you open it. It's just very simple and easy to use. In the bottom of the app, you'll see that we have a multi-envelope thing that's our campaigns. And campaigns are where we've loaded these first impression kits. So we're going to do the white New Possibilities card. I'm going to click on that, and it opens up right into your phone, just like this. You swipe to the left, and the inside left of your card is where you can put in a very personal picture and make this card just that much more special to the recipient. So you can either take the picture on the fly, or you can just take one that you've already got in your library.
Right.
So we're going to pick one, pop it in there, automatically formats it, and that's fabulous. So now we're just going to swipe again. And here's the message that comes pre-built in this little kit. If you need to use it, great. If you want to put in your own words, that's awesome too. So we've customized this and made it very personal to LJ. What we're going to do from here, because we've almost finished, we're going to swipe again and look at the back of the card. The back of the card is called our Custom Brand Manager, and this is where we can put our own personal brand, our logos, whatever it is that you want to put on there for how you see yourself. And this is really a nice finishing touch for these cards. Once you've done all that, you simply go out and select who you want to send it to, because it's important to do this part. Otherwise it goes nowhere. And so we click on LJ, and immediately it comes up with our submit. Now it's going to be a 5-point card, and the postage is whatever the postage currently is. So that's just simply a pass-through expense. So we're going to submit that, and away it goes. This is what shows up in your mailbox in a couple of days. This is going to go straight to LJ, and it looks beautiful. What a first impression that made, huh?
Absolutely gorgeous and totally personalized. So I'm just going to go over how much a card like that might cost.
Oh, great.
That's okay.
Sure.
So we have different price ranges. That particular card was 5 points and cost around $2. So with this, in most people, most businesses want the best price. So that's a preferred monthly package. It comes with 100 points a month, which are good for cards and gifts, and it's $39 a month. And your points will roll over from month to month, and there's no monthly commitment. So that's great. If that's not in your budget or for whatever reason, we have a couple other plans. We have the retail and we have the pay-as-you-go. And the pay-as-you-go is simply a slide and scale fee, or the points can be either 66 cents to 43 cents, depending on how many points you buy.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Awesome. In addition to that, we talked about the back of the card and the first impressions kit. So I'm going to just go over that for them now. Okay.
Perfect.
So like I said, we have these kits, these bundles that we've put together for those tools. This is a one-time cost. The first impressions kit comes with both the marketing bundle or the business bundle, okay? That first impressions kit, if sold alone, is $249 value. So as you can see, we've bundled these together to give you some savings. Our business bundle has the first impressions, plus the other thing that makes this truly unique is that it has a multi-user account for those companies that have a number of salespeople and want to keep their accounts separate, but want to have an administrator that takes care of that. We can do that with the business bundle. Your marketing bundle is the sweet spot for most of our customers because it has all the tools that you need as long as you only need that single user, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then it also has your 200 points that you can start with, which gets you about 66 cards or cards with brownies. So there's a lot of options here. And then if you have some marketing constraints and want to pare it down a little bit, you can start out with the personal bundle and still get most of the tools, but you would still want to probably upgrade at some point so that you can take advantage of the rest of the tools. Pretty sweet, huh?
Absolutely. It's great. And a lot of people, they look at all these packages and they see the cards and they think, oh my gosh, I know a few people that really could use this for their business or for personal use.
Kind of like we did.
Exactly. That's what we did.
Absolutely.
So there's another option you can tack on to any level of being a customer is adding on being a distributor.
Yes.
For just $50. And it's a $59 annual renewal fee. And it comes with all this to get your business started. You got your digital distributor kit, your mobile app, but it also comes with the back office and your marketing website, as well as training for a distributor, as well as site training, and the phenomenal customer support that everybody has access to. And we just couldn't live without them, quite frankly. They're awesome.
Wonderful. So when we're talking to people, they fall into usually one of these four categories. You're one if you're a customer, you're a two if you want to be a referral partner, or if you want to be a self-funding marketing plan, we've got some really good ideas around that. So you can contact us later for that.
Sure.
Number three, if you want to earn money part-time and just pay off one or two of your bills, I've got somebody that's trying to do that for a student loan. So it's just that one more bill that they want to get taken care of every month. Not bad. And then if you want to replace your full-time income, you'd be a number four. We would have you work alongside your regular income until you reach a point where you're comfortable with letting go of that regular income. Right?
Right.
Awesome.
So let's just go over how much money you would make in certain situations.
Perfect.
So for the bundles, I'm just going to focus on the marketing bundle to keep it simple. For each marketing bundle that you sell, you earn up to $335. For each bundle that is sold in your organization, you can earn up to $195. Simply double these bonuses for the business bundle and have them for the personal bundle. And these are one-time bonuses. However, there's more.
Yes, there is. Like Sharon said, those are one-time bonuses. Then we have what you call your residual income. This is the income that comes to you every month. And it's based on the volume that's done in your organization, meaning the number of points that people buy, their subscriptions. Now, those customers that you personally sponsor, you'll be earning 20% of that volume every month. That's not a bad number. But as a distributor, you're also going to share this with people and start adding people to your organization because they're going to want to do the same thing. Remember the 1, 2, 3, 4? They're going to be a 2, 3, or 4. And so every time you add one, they're going to add to your organization, right? So you're going to add 3 people to your organization. They're going to add 3 people, and each one of them are going to add 3 people. And as that keeps going, when you reach 7 levels, you've already added 3,200 people to your organization, and you have no idea who most of them are, which is a beautiful thing because that's the art of duplication. This does pay to an unlimited level, and as a distributor, you would be earning 2% on levels 1 through 6, 5% when you get to level 7 and below. Pretty sweet. Awesome. And that's just the beginning. That does increase as your rank goes up in the company. And so depending on how big your team is how big your residuals are.
So true. So true.
Nice.
So as Carol, mentioned before, there are 4 types of people that join our business. You're a 1, a customer, and guess what? We wouldn't have a business without customers.
Absolutely.
So we love them. You're a 2 if you want to be a referral partner / a self-funding marketing campaign, which you can chat with us about or whoever sent us here. 3, you want to earn money part-time on the side. Or 4, you want to replace your current income, whatever that may be. So you're going to get back with whoever sent you to this video and ask them, tell them where you are. And that wraps up our business portion of this for today. We are definitely poised for massive growth, and we will be a worldwide household name. So without too much further ado, welcome to Send Out Cards, and Carol Ward gets the esteemed privilege of introducing our guest.
Yes, I do. Hi, Brian.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. I want to introduce to you my wonderful friend, Brian Moore Ward. Brian has been a friend of ours that came into our life about a year ago through a very fun way. And we'll tell you about that in a little bit. Brian is an applications project manager for the registration and scheduling software system at Partners, Massachusetts Eye and Ear Infirmary. He's a native of Boston, and he's also the co-founder and artistic director for Performing Fusion Theater, which is a Boston-based multicultural theater company. Brian is a local voice and fundraiser for MS Research, and he is passionate about this cause. During his free time, which we laugh, haha, Brian, free time, I'm not thinking that you have too much, but he does have another passion. So during his free time, he's studying to be a hot air balloon pilot. Currently, he is a student pilot and the crew chief for the hot air balloon Peacock with Flying Colors. So without much further ado, I would love to have you meet and listen to the amazing story that Brian has to tell us. So, Brian Moore Ward, take it away.
Wow, thank you. That was a really great introduction. It makes me sound so special, or better than I am.
You are special.
You are special.
So, thank you. So, as Carol said, I met Carol and Sharon about a year ago, and I met them through hot air ballooning because they had come to one of the festivals that my crew and I fly in. With Peacock, our hot air balloon. So they came to the festival, we met them there, kind of hit it off immediately. They were our speed and we became fast friends. After that, they had come on a hot air balloon ride with our crew, our pilot, and the rest of the Peacock crew. And so Sharon came, her husband, Carol came with her husband. It was a great day. So they actually got to experience flying in the hot air balloon. After that day, it was an amazing day, I received an amazing card from Carol to thank me for the experience. And as you can see, the cover of the card is probably displaying right now. But what caught me was, where the heck did these cards come from? It's not a card you find at CVS or a store like Hallmark. These are personal cards. And as you can see, even the inside of the card, it was a scenery from Carol shot a picture from the air balloon during her flight. And when I got this card, I was so impressed. I was like, wow, these are incredible. The quality of the pictures, the clarity, the professionalism of them, I was, wow, what is this? I need to get involved. So I had gotten the card from Carol, got a little bit obsessed about it. I thought, wow, I could use these for Christmas cards, sending out cards. Where do they get these? I need to know something about this. So after that, Carol had sent me another card when my dog had gotten sick. And, oh, there's the brownies. I didn't mention that. The brownies came, you can send gifts. The brownies were amazing. They come with it. You can send gifts with these, which was great. Those didn't last long. But I got another card when my dog had gotten sick. Carol had sent, my dogs are my kids. I got 2 little dogs. I got Boo. And so this great card with the ruff on it, and she sent dog treats to the dog. So inside, you know, very personal to Boo. These dog treats are gourmet dog treats. They're, anytime I open the packaging, the dogs come running into the room. I ended up splitting them in half so I could save them because they're amazing. You don't find these dog treats at Petco or a regular dog store. These are very much like gourmet dog treats. I've actually had people come into the house and think they were human treats. And I said, I almost wanted to see them eat them, but I told them they were dog treats. They're amazing. The quality you see is just absolutely insane. As I said, you don't find cards like these. These are keepsakes. So I actually save all my send out cards that I've received, and I keep them because they're personal. They're not cards that you get for, if I got a sympathy card from someone that was a generic card from a card store. You keep that maybe on your mantle for a few days, a week or so, and then it usually gets tossed in the trash. These cards you keep because you can personalize them to the person you're sending them to. And it's almost like receiving an ornament, a holiday ornament that is special to you and you don't want to get rid of. So I really thought these were amazing. And my mind started tumbling along. Oh, we could use this for hot air ballooning to thank crew members on different things. So I decided I'm going to send out one of my own cards. And I had a perfect opportunity to send a card out to a coworker that I've worked with for over 10 years. She's an amazing woman. And we have one thing very in common is our love for dogs. Her dog, Sasha, which was a boxer, had passed away a few months ago. So she was devastated. Poor Sasha. Sasha was 14, so had been with Greta since she was 14 years old. I actually stalked Greta's Facebook page and got some pictures of her dog with her son and her husband, and I made this card for her. The one thing I love about send out cards, you do it all on your phone. It's super easy. Boom, boom. I don't have to mail it. That's great, right? So she gets the card in the mail, and I get a text immediately. And she was just so impressed. Where did this come from? She just loved it. She actually frames it, and it's actually on her wall. So I actually asked her to send me pictures of it because I wanted to display it. She couldn't believe the quality of it. And she has it framed. As I said, these are keepsakes. She's not getting rid of it. But she felt so touched to get the card with her dog's picture on it. And then the picture of her son when they brought the dog home when it was a puppy, and one of her husband. She said it just made her day, especially after losing him. So they're incredibly special. I think I also sent her brownies, which I got from Carol, and she was, where'd you get those brownies? I'm like, oh, you can send them with the cards. So it was excellent. It's such an easy way to send something personal that's not just a generic card, to give that little personal touch. So again, I got obsessed with this. And as I said, they do everything for you. You don't have to mail it. You don't have to put on the stamps. They get it. It's all done for you. And recently, Mother's Day had just passed. I saw my mother's on Mother's Day, but I forgot to give her a card. That card is still sitting with the stamp on it in my bag. So, see, you forget things like that. Send out cards, you don't even have to worry about the stamp and throw in the mailbox. They do it for you. So for me, that's great because I'm sometimes, like Carol said, I got a lot going on. I might forget. And as I said, that card, I think Mother's Day was a few weeks ago. It's still in my bag with the stamp on it. I've wasted the stamp because I'll probably see my mother this weekend and give it to her then. So that's what I love about it. For people that, you know, are on the go or super busy, you can send these out from your phone. I do it on the train. I think Greta, when I made her card, I copied pictures from my phone on Facebook, like I said, and on the train, pulled up the app, sent it out, it was done. And it was a few minute process, super easy. It guides you right through it. It's a great, great thing. And as you said, we have Uber that's, Uber and Facebook and all these other things that are all done, through electronics and everything else. I think SendOutCards, as Carol and Sharon said, is going to be one of those big things that people are going to get more involved in. Now I'm thinking about more ways to use it for Christmas lists. Obviously, our hot air balloon crew, we do some things for festivals to thank people, and then we can send them a little gift with it as well, too. So this is a really, really good thing. And if you haven't tried it, you got to try it once. And I tell you, people will be so impressed. I haven't gotten so many comments about cards and asking me where these come from. It's just amazing. So the personal touches you can do to them, the gifts you can send with them is just absolutely amazing.
Awesome. And you got a few more recently too.
I did. I got a few cards recently. Actually, I have this one I got from Carol. We had a night out the other day, and inside, this one's from Sharon. I'm sorry, this is from Sharon and her husband. But we went to one of the hot air balloon members, and my best friend is a TV guy. And so he gave us a little tour. We went to the tour, and they made these. Look how gorgeous this is. Like, you don't see these. So I keep these, and they're at my desk at work. And also I got one from Carol. It was for the same night. And the one thing I love about Carol's card too, it's her handwriting. That's her handwriting, but it's not with a pen. I just love the personal touches to it. And a great picture. We look so cute on the front. And again, they're just the quality. Like, when you see the quality of these cards, it's amazing. So I highly recommend, if you haven't done so yet, download the app, try one, see what you think, and send it to someone. And I'll tell you, the response you get back from them, you'll want to send it to everyone that you know that's special to you on a special occasion.
You're awesome, Brian. Thank you so much for sharing that. You're a wonderful friend to have, and I wish you so much luck with your pilot's license. I think
Thank you.
That's going to be the coolest thing, and then you're going to have your own balloon too.
Hopefully. But thank you. This is a great thing. I'm glad you guys are doing this and spreading the love around about SendOutCards so more people can find out about it. But definitely check it out and definitely try it, because it's amazing. And it's such quality. You'll love these cards.
Fabulous.
I just wanted to add, it's how it makes you feel, but it's not just receiving.
Right.
It seemed like, how did it feel to be able to send that sympathy card on time and not having it sit in your backpack?
Right. Exactly. And that happens to me numerous times. I have, you put the stamp on, it's in the card. I probably will go through my backpack, and I'll probably have a few more cards that I didn't send out for birthdays and everything. Actually, my nephew, perfect example. So my nephew, I missed his birthday, so I think I'm going to go on today and send him a SendOut card, and I'll have to send him some sort of gift because it was a month ago. But exactly, people get busy every day in mailing and everything now. We do everything through our computers, through online, and it just makes sense that we can send cards this way and don't have to worry about mailing them. SendOutCards does everything for you. You just put the pictures you want and the personal touches you want to add to it, and then they take care of the rest.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brian. This has been such a great call today. I just really appreciate you joining us. You ready to wrap it up?
I am. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. If you have any questions about anything that we've covered here, feel free to contact the person that sent you or reach out to Carol or myself, Sharon Grimm. And again, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to having you join us again. We do these weekly, so
yes, we do.
Follow our YouTube channel,
because we always have amazing guests. Brian, you are the top of the charts at this point. We absolutely love you, and we want to thank you again for joining us.
No, thank you.
Have a great day.
Take care, Brian. Thanks again.